What's up, YouTube? Audio Monster here doing my first facial shot here for the camera. This is a video on Pioneer's Club Standard myth. And I'm just going to call it a myth because you guys are all suckered into it. Me too, myself included, I'll be honest. It's just a word. It's almost propaganda that they use to keep them ahead of the curve, or in the lead. So all this talk about you needing to learn the club standard gear, it's all BS, because the fact of the matter is that unless you're playing at the top clubs, you may not even have Pioneer gear. I've played at nearly every club in Denver, Colorado, and Colorado Springs throughout my DJ career, and some of them have crappy Newmark CD players. I mean, you're not always going to play the top club, is what I'm saying. Second off, if you're playing on a DDJ 400 and they advertise that as a club standard layout, it's nothing like a CDJ 3000. Nothing. I'm being honest with you. Nothing like a Nexus mixer. You're going to be in the cold when it comes to it being the same. It's all going to be different. You're going to have a learning curve. So you might as well just say, screw it. It's not the same. Nothing's the same. I mean, you could say, oh, the cue and play buttons and the effects knobs. It's just not the same. Trust me, I've owned CDJ 2000s. And once, when I sold my CDJ 2000s and went to a controller a long time ago, it was hard for me to get back on CDJ 2000s and do as well as I did when I owned them. So it's all BS. It's a myth. Club standard, this or that, is all, it's just BS, all right? So get whatever gear you're comfortable with and just play on it. And don't let people control your mind and play with your emotions, because that's really what it is. You talk to someone out at the club, oh, well, I like Pioneer's club standard layout, okay? And they offer it on the 400, the 800, and the 1000. And I mean, it's club standard, dude. That's what I would get, because if you ever play out at a club, you want the club standard gear, man. All right? So, yeah, that's funny, and they can all suck eggs. I'm being honest with you. Just don't fall for it. That's all I got to say. Go with the gear that you can either afford or you want. And that's why I like the Denon Prime 4. It just feels good. Of course, it's not the same. Of course, it's not as good in some ways. Like, say, I do like the jog wheels better on Pioneer, but I like the flow and the actual feel of the Denon Prime 4. Bottom line. So don't get suckered into the propaganda of club standard, guys. All right? Audio Monster out.